Hey, what's up YouTube? Stacking and Packing here with another 2-box $half hunt. So $1,000 and $half to go through. We got 2 boxes of NF String and Sun rolls, as you guys can see. So let's go ahead and get into what we've got. Box number 1, we're gonna have 5 semi-heavy rolls up top. Then we're gonna have 6 slightly heavy rolls down on the bottom. Box number 2, we're gonna have 1 heavy roll. So hopefully a 90% are in there. Then we're gonna have 5 semi-heavy rolls, and we got some pretty heavy semi-heavy rolls. I think this one's a 226.6, then we got a 225.5, and 226.5, and 2 226.4s, and then we have a regular semi-heavy, and then we're gonna have 4 slightly heavy rolls. So we have some good rolls here. Hopefully we're gonna pull out some silver, but let's go ahead and get started. We'll do the first 3 rolls of box number 1, since box number 1 doesn't have too many heavy rolls. So we'll get into the first 3. And let's get into it. And I'm not seeing anything. We're going to check this one. Nope, it's a 1977. And I don't see anything else in the roll that possibly stands out to me. What we're doing is we're edge hunting for silver right now. And proofs have that thicker edge that you can tell that they're a proof. And we're edge hunting for silver. So we're looking for those gray rims. And that doesn't look like one. Nope, it's a 1972. Let's check it for that no FG, and it has the FG, and that's just the engraver's initials. And on the 1972, if they're not there, coin's actually worth a little bit, so it's always good to check for that. And I'm not really seeing anything here either. We'll double check this coin. And that's just a 1971. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off here. I'll double check all these rolls, make sure we didn't miss anything, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into the rest of the box. Hopefully we can pull some silver before we get into those heavy rolls, and if we find anything cool, I'll bring you guys in for that. Okay guys, no silver so far for box number 1. Let's go ahead and get into our heavy rolls. We're going to start with a 225.8 and see if we can pull out some silver before we get into box number 2. We'll see if box number 1 has any silver goodies for us. Nothing in that one. Next one's 225.9. Box number 2 is our box with the heavy rolls. So hopefully we'll have something good in there. And it looks like we might have something here. Thinking it's a 40%er. Let's see. And it is 1967. Let's go. So we're going to have a 40%er for box number 1. We're going to start off with some silver. That's always a great thing. I did think this was going to be maybe a painted edge or a fake out, but if you really do look at it, you can see it has that silvery look to it. So we'll take it. 40%er for the board. Let's go ahead and add it up there. I'll double check this roll, make sure we didn't miss anything real quick. And I'm not seeing anything else in this roll that's really too crazy. Nope, that's a 1972. So let's go ahead and get that next one on the scale. 225.8. And I'm not seeing anything here either. So we'll go ahead and put this one to the side as well. We'll get into that next roll. And it's going to be another 225.8. So let's go ahead and see. I'm not seeing anything here. So we'll put this one to the side and we'll keep going. 225.8 as well. Seems like I'm going to keep on saying 225.8. And nothing here. Dirty Bicentennial. So our last of the semis, and it's going to come in at 225.8 once again. And I'm not seeing anything here. So we'll go ahead and put this one to the side, and we'll get into our semis now. 225.9. So this one is another slightly, definitely weighed up as a semi before, that's for sure. And nothing in this one. So we'll get into the next one. Another 225.9. I guess these are a little camera shy here. Nothing there. I'm gonna go ahead and reset this scale real quick just to make sure we're getting accurate readings. And there we go. We're getting into our actual semis now at a 226.1. And nope, that's a 1971 and another 1971 and a 225.9, so another one. Wow, we had a bunch of slightly sneak in with those semis. And I'm not seeing anything too crazy. Oh, wait, we have one right in the middle, staring at me here. Another 1967. So there we go. 2 40%ers for box number 1. Starting off the hunt strong here. And that was another slightly heavy. I did have it in the semi-heavy category, but when it weighed up that second time, it was a slightly heavy, so. Last roll is going to be a 226 on the dot. So let's see if we've got anything here. And I'm not seeing anything there. So let's go ahead and open up the first. We'll do the first 3 rolls of box number 2, just cause. And that roll is pretty beat up. And I'm not seeing anything here for that first roll. So let's crack open that second roll. So far, 2 40%ers. So we'll take it. And we're gonna double check a couple in this roll. This is a newer one, 92. And let's double check this one, 1974. Sometimes those 74s can almost look silvery. They have that gray edge that's a little bluish almost, which sometimes those silvers do have, those 40%ers. So roll number 3. Let's see if there's anything good here. And I'm not seeing anything. I think we're gonna go ahead and open up 2 more rolls. Might as well do the first 5. Make it an even 5, even though 5's not an even number. But the first row of coins we'll get into here. And I'm not seeing anything there. And we're getting to roll number 5. And then we'll go ahead and cut off and get into the rest of our box. And that's a nice 1972. Sadly, it has that FG, so nothing special on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here. We're gonna get into the rest of the box. Hopefully we can pull out some silver before we get into those heavy rolls. Definitely very excited for those heavy rolls. We do have quite a few semi-heavies that are a little bit heavier, and then we have that one 227.2 roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here, and I'll bring you guys in for our first find or when we get into those heavy rolls. Okay guys, so we are on roll number 14, and we're gonna have our first find for box number 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now I did cheat. I looked at this one. It's a silver, it's a 40%er. So let's take a look. And it's a 1965, and it has some cool toning on it. I really like this style of toning. It's pretty common on the 1964 half dollars. So very cool, we'll take it. An awesome 40%er to add to the board. So that's number 3 for the hunt. So we'll add it to the board and we'll keep on going. I'll see you guys at the next find. Okay guys, so we are on roll number 19 and we're gonna have another silver. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now this one was 1 off from being an ender. I also looked at this one and it's gonna be in 1966. So that's awesome, we'll take that one. And we're making our way up here because we got a 1965 and 1966 now. We got 2 1967s, so we need a 68, a 69, and a 1970. So that would be awesome if we can get that 1970. Definitely have been looking for that one for a while now. So we'll add that one to the board. We'll keep on going, and I'll bring you guys in for our next find. Okay, guys, so the very next roll, roll number 20, and we're going to have another find. I did take a look at this one as well. It's going to be a proof, as you guys can see right there. But for those of you that ask, how do I know if it's a proof? Well, if you take a look at the other coins, the proof has a much more thicker edge to it, and it's a lot shinier, as you can tell from the edge. The reading is a little bit more defined, and it's just way thicker than the other coins, as you guys can tell. So let's go ahead and take it out and take a look and see what we've got here. And we've got a 1999 San Francisco proof. Take a look at that reverse. Reverse has definitely seen some better days. Has some scuffs to it. I think if we conserve this, we'll get some good mirror finish to it, but it does have some scuffs. You guys can probably see through those haziness. If you see right down there, it looks like it's scuffed up a little bit, but I think this would turn out pretty good if it was conserved the proper way. So we'll add this one to the board, and I'll bring you guys in for our next find. Okay guys, so we're on roll number 32, and we're gonna have our next find. It's gonna be another proof, and I already took a look at this one, so let's go ahead and pull it out. It's gonna be a 1978 San Francisco, and it's a pretty nice looking proof on the face of Kennedy because it has that cameo. But other than that, it is definitely beat up. Kennedy has some bag marks on his face, and it's just pretty beat up coin. And from the rim, it was a little bit difficult to check and tell, but of course I double checked and I found this one. So I think after this one's cleaned up, it'll actually look pretty good, besides some of those scuff marks on the face. But besides that, I think it'll look really good because you still have that cameo on Kennedy. So we'll go ahead and put this one to the side, and I'll go ahead and get into the rest of box number 2 and see if we can pull anything else out from box number 2. Okay guys, so we are on roll number 35, and we're gonna have our next find. So let's go ahead and take a look. I did look already. As you can see right there, we're gonna have a silver. So let's go ahead and pull it out. And it's a 1968 Denver. So we'll take a look at that reverse. Has a nice reverse on this one. So we're making our way up the year ladder. We got a 1965, a 1966, 2 1967s, and a 1968 now. So now we just need that 1969 and a 1970. So I'm gonna keep on going. I'll go through the rest of the 5 rolls, and then I'll bring you guys in for our heavy rolls. Okay guys, so we didn't find anything else in box number 2. So let's go ahead and get into our heavy rolls. We're gonna start off with a 225.8. We have 5 40%ers so far. We're just missing the 1969 and the 1970. Would be awesome if we can pull one of those out. And that's a 1972. That's not a proof, and that's just a really nice looking coin. 1977. So nothing there. We'll put these to the side. Let's get into that next roll. It's going to be a 225.7. So a little bit under our slightly heavy roll limits, and I'm not seeing anything here. So we'll go ahead and put this one to the side. Keep going. 2 more slightly heavies to go, and then we'll get into our semi-heavies. And actually, I think we got one right here. Let's see. And it's a 1969. There we go, 1969 Denver. Awesome, we'll add that one to the board. Let's double check this roll because there was another coin or two that I wanted to look at. Let's see what this is. 1974. And I'm not sure about this one. Another 1974. So nothing else there. So we'll go ahead and put this one to the side. We'll get into that last of the slightly heavies, and it's going to come in at 225.8. So far, this has been a great hunt. That's silver number 6. And I'm not seeing anything off the bat here. Nothing there. Just a nicer coin, it looks like. Another 1974. A lot of nicer 1974s in this box so far. And we're going to get into our semis. We're going to start with a 226.1. And we're going to have another one. Actually, we're going to have two in this roll. I see two. This one right here, a 1968 Denver. Interesting toning. We'll put this one to the side real quick. Let's pull out that second one right here. Let's take a look. And it's another 1967. So we'll put that one with the 67s. We'll take a look at the 68 Denver. Has some cool toning. So we'll go ahead and put that one to the side as well. Let's double check this roll. Make sure we didn't miss anything here. And I don't see any proofs. So let's go ahead and get into our next one. 226.4. So now we're picking up quite a few of these 40%ers. So hopefully these heavier of the semis are going to have some more 40%ers in them. And I see something looking right back at us right there, and possibly a second one right there. So let's go ahead and pull this one out first. It's a 1969 Denver. So we'll take it, we'll put it on the board with our 1969s. And let's go ahead and double check and see if this is it. This is definitely silver. It's a 1967, and wow, that's a really nice one. I love the toning on this one. This is awesome. So that's a multi-silver roll. We'll take it and put it on the board. And let's double check this one right here and make sure we're not missing anything. Nope, that's a 1971. So nothing else there. So let's get into that next roll. 226.4 as well. Fingers crossed we can do the same here and pull out another double silver roll. That'd be awesome. And I'm looking at silver right back at us right now, right there. Let's see if I see anything else. I don't think I do. So let's go ahead and pull this one out here and see what we've got. It's a 1964. Wow. 1964 in a 226.4 roll. That is awesome. So we got our first 90%er for the board. We'll take it. It's going to be a Philly. That is awesome. I knew this edge looked too silvery to be a 40%er, but that weight isn't really 90% weight, so that is awesome. We will take it for sure. So I'll put that one to the side. Let's get into that next roll here. 226.5. Let's wait up one more time. I was flirting with that 226.6 number, and it's a 226.5. I think that next roll is going to be a 226.6. So let's see. And I'm looking at a silver right there. I think that's the only one for this roll, actually. So let's see what we've got. Looks like it's a 40. So let's take a look. It's another 1969. It's a 1969 Denver. We'll take it. I don't know how many silvers we got now because I'm just losing count, but we've got quite a few. So let's take a look at this roll, see if we got anything else here. Any proofs or anything? I don't see any. And let's get into that last semi-heavy before we get into our heavy roll. 226.5. Let's wait up one more time. 226.4 now. Okay, now we're going to turn this off and try it again. As you can see, it was negative when I took off the roll, so 226.6. So let's go ahead and crack it open and see our heaviest of the semi-heavies. And I'm looking at a silver right there, right in the center of the roll. I'm thinking this one might actually be a 90, to be honest with you guys. That's looking like a 90 to me. Oh, no, it's not. It's a 1969 Denver. Wow, quite a few 1969 Denvers. So we'll take it. That really looked like a 90 to me almost. So we'll definitely take that. Not complaining with that. Let's add it to the stack there. We'll double check this roll one more time. This has been some hunt. And I'm not seeing anything else there. Nope, that's not a proof. So let's go ahead and put this one to the side. And let's get into that last roll here. Let's see what we've got. 227.2. So I'm thinking we got a 90%er in this one. We'll see. We'll crack it open. We might have some friends. Let's check it out and see what we've got. And I'm looking at a 90%er right there. So let's go ahead and pull it out. I don't see anything else. So we'll go ahead and take it out and see what we've got. It's a 1964, so we got two 90%ers for the hunt. That's awesome. We'll take it. This one's going to be a Philly. So we'll add it to the board. Let's double check this roll. Make sure we didn't miss anything here. It's a 1972, and that's a 1977. So I'm going to go ahead, double check all of these rolls real quick. Make sure we didn't miss anything, and then I'll bring you guys in for the wrap up. Okay, guys, so we didn't miss anything in any of those rolls. So let's go ahead and get into our wrap up. We found 2 90%ers, 12 40%ers for a total of 14 silvers. And that really helped our numbers for the month of September because we haven't really been finding too many silver half dollars. So we did really good on this hunt. It definitely helped our numbers out a lot. We found 2 1964 90% silver half dollars. One was in a roll that weighed 226.4 grams, which is pretty crazy. So was definitely happy with that. Did not expect that at all. And then we found this 1965. We found all the years of 40% silver except for that very elusive 1970 half dollar that we've been looking for a while now. We got this 1965 with some pretty cool toning on it. I really like the toning on this coin. Then we found this 1966. We found 4 1967s, and this one's my favorite one with some really cool toning as well. I really like the toning on this one a lot. Very similar to that 1965. Really, really cool. We found this 2 1968s, and I like the toning on this one as well. This 1968 Denver. Really nice. And we found 4 1969 Denvers. And this is the nicest of the 4. And then we found 2 proofs. A 1978 San Francisco. And this one has some of that cameo on it still. So it looks pretty cool. I definitely, every time I get one of these proofs that's beat up and looks like it could use a good cleaning, a proper cleaning, I just want to clean it more and more. We have so many that I want to clean, and I'm kind of waiting till the end of the year because I want to do them all together. And of course it's going to be cleaned the proper way, so it's really conserving these coins. And this one's our 1999 San Francisco. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and add our silver in to the silver jar for the month of September. We got quite a bit on this hunt. Over half a roll of silver there. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and dump it into our jar for the month of September. And now our jar is looking a little bit more full. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below, as well as leave a comment and subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on our next hunt.